Every great dish has a story to tell, a narrative of people, culture, and history interwoven like the strands of an intricate tapestry. And among these culinary tales, none is more captivating than that of Hainanese chicken rice, a dish born of simplicity, yet carrying the weight of centuries of tradition. Today, it stands not just as a plate of poached chicken and fragrant rice, but as a profound symbol of identity, migration, and resilience. To understand the soul of Hainanese chicken rice, we must first journey to its birthplace, the southern Chinese island of Hainan. There, among the lush fields and coastal breezes, the dish began its life as wenchang chicken, named after the hardy native birds raised in the region. These were not your ordinary chickens. Lean and muscular, they reflected the resourcefulness of Hainanese farmers who made the most of their limited resources. In Hainan, chicken wasn't just food, it was sustenance, a precious commodity often reserved for special occasions. The farmers would poach the chicken in boiling water, creating a rich broth that served double duty. It cooked the rice and made a simple soup to accompany the meal. Nothing was wasted, every morsel appreciated. But the beauty of wenchang chicken was its simplicity. It didn't rely on heavy spices or complex techniques. The natural flavor of the chicken was celebrated, enhanced only by a touch of salt, a splash of soy, or a dollop of ginger paste. It was a dish born of necessity, yet it carried with it the essence of home and hearth. Now, let us follow the footsteps of the Hainanese people as they left their island in search of a better life. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, waves of Chinese immigrants made their way to Southeast Asia. They settled in places like Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand, bringing with them not just their skills and dreams, but their flavors and traditions. Among these migrants were Hainanese cooks who found work as chefs and servants for British colonial households and local elites. But while they cooked European roasts and pastries for their employers, they clung to their own culinary roots. Wenchang chicken became a touchstone of identity, a reminder of the island they had left behind. And yet, the dish began to evolve. In this new land, the Hainanese adapted their cooking to suit local tastes. The chickens were plumper, the sauces more varied. Chili was added, perhaps inspired by the fiery flavors of Malay and Peranakan cuisine. Pandan leaves found their way into the rice, lending it an aromatic touch unique to Southeast Asia. The dish was no longer just Hainanese, it was becoming something greater. Here we come to the heart of the matter. What is it about Hainanese chicken rice that captures the imagination? Why has it become a symbol of culture, heritage, and even national pride? The answer lies in its simplicity. At first glance, Hainanese chicken rice seems unassuming. A poached chicken, a bowl of rice, some sauces on the side. But look closer and you'll see that its simplicity is its genius. The chicken is not roasted or fried. It is poached, a technique that demands precision. Too long in the water and the meat turns rubbery. Too short and it's undercooked. But done right, it produces chicken so tender it seems to melt in your mouth. The rice, too, is an exercise in perfection. Cooked in chicken fat and broth, it is fragrant, fluffy, and utterly irresistible. Each grain is infused with the essence of the bird, creating a harmony of flavors that speaks of patience and care. And then there are the sauces. Oh, the sauces! The fiery kick of chili, the warmth of ginger, the umami depth of soy. They are the exclamation points to the dish, elevating it from humble to sublime. In many ways, Hainanese chicken rice mirrors life itself. It reminds us that the simplest things, when done with care and love, can be the most beautiful. It teaches us that every element, no matter how small, has its place and purpose. Nowhere is the symbolic power of Hainanese chicken rice more evident than in Singapore, where it has achieved the status of a national dish. In this bustling city-state, where cultures converge and identities blend, chicken rice serves as a unifying force. It is loved by people of all backgrounds: Chinese, Malay, Indian, and beyond. But Singapore is not alone in claiming the dish. Malaysia, too, lays its stake, pointing to its own rich hawker culture where chicken rice stalls are a dime a dozen. Even Thailand has its version, known as khao man gai, served with a tangy fermented soybean sauce. And so, the dish becomes a point of pride, a way for nations to celebrate their culinary heritage. But at its core, Hainanese chicken rice remains a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. It is a dish that has crossed borders, bridged cultures, and stood the test of time. Today, Hainanese chicken rice can be found not just in Southeast Asia, but around the globe. From street stalls to high-end restaurants, it has captured the hearts of food lovers everywhere. And yet, despite its global fame, it has never lost its soul. In every bite, you can taste the history, the migration, the love. You can taste the island of Hainan, where it all began, and the bustling streets of Singapore, where it was reborn. You can taste the ingenuity of the Hainanese people, who turned a humble chicken into a masterpiece. And so, the next time you sit down to a plate of Hainanese chicken rice, remember this: you are not just eating a meal. You are partaking in a story of home, of heritage, and of the enduring power of food to bring us together. If you want to learn more about interesting food history, don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.